Hey folks, Daily Landsblog here. Do you know how many days now I have gone and worn a different t-shirt every single day? Can no one acknowledge the fact that this is a massive achievement that very few men of my age could actually do? Very few men of my age could wear a different, meaningless t-shirt on a daily basis. How many days are we at now, would you say roughly, Case? 40?
No.
40?
Sure.
Sure, 40. This is a tough one for me because I don't have the answer. And one of the things that I always say, and you've heard me say this a million times before, is I know what I know and I know what I don't know. And I know my limitations. And I'm more than happy to talk about all kinds of things in the strongest possible terms. I understand what depression feels like. I understand what relief feels like. I understand what medication does to me and therefore would do to you probably. But there's a lot of I don't know. And when it comes to offering advice, Aaron Haney has asked me many times to speak about those who don't have people to turn to when they're struggling with mental health problems. And her question is, what do you do when you don't have family and friends that you can reach out to for whatever reason? And I don't have a good answer for that. The answer that I would like to say, but I don't know how we can do it, is to pair people up with each other, the way Alcoholics Anonymous does it. I think we need to find a way to do that. And I don't have the answer to that, but maybe sometime I'll figure it out, maybe upon your suggestions. So I would talk to Aaron and ask you, what would help you? And I'm not talking about something that would be unreachable. I'm not talking about something that perhaps we could never deliver. But if you say, and man, it breaks my heart to imagine being in this position where you're really struggling. And that's one of the reasons why we do this, because this right here, the Daily Landsblog, may be your only link to someone who understands you. I get it. But what could be provided for you that would make a difference? Would it be access to somebody else that you get paired up with who has similar problems and would like to share their struggle with you and therefore have you share your struggle with them? What would it be? Is electronic communication enough? What can we do? And this goes beyond you, Aaron. This would be a question for anyone. What can we do for those that are struggling that would like to have some kind of companion in their struggle? I do the best I can, which is, talk to you every day and be on Twitter. But obviously, one person, can't be a companion to everybody. I'd like to know what you think. And Aaron, just to let you know, we are here. I know it's not enough, but we are here. SickNotWeak, SickNotWeak.com, on Facebook, on Twitter @HeyLandsberg. Anytime you reach out, someone will get back to you. It's not a lot, but it's a little something. I hope it helps. Hey, Case, you were saying to me, all these things that I always repeat, like these sort of beliefs, these philosophies I have that I tend to be a little bit repetitive with. You're going to do a Landsblog and talk about those. A couple of days ago, you mentioned one. Give me another one.
Well, the Grey Cup's coming up soon. We'll be talking about that. Grey Cup 2008.
Okay, Grey Cup 2008. Let's see how well you know this. What was the date?
November.
Yes.
20.
Yes.
I don't know. 22nd.
24th. What hotel?
Marriott.
What room?
520.
What was 521?
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's close enough. And what time in the morning was it?
It was 4.
4 a.m. on the edge of my bed. And what did I realize at that point?
That you weren't suicidal, but you couldn't live the rest of your life like that.
Hey, you mean I've told that story before? Really? How about the one about, you know what? We'll talk about it tomorrow. And I don't mind. One of the greatest joys that I have doing this is when you give it back to me. I can dish it out, but I can take it. It's called...
Sometimes you can.
Oh, really?
Sometimes you sulk.
Really? I sulk. Okay, fine. You know what? Fine. I sulk. SickNotWeak.com, 24 hours a day, 364 days a year. Apparently, I'm a sulker.